Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Hello everyone, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gobind and this is your Channel for Grace. Thank you guys so much for being here live, and thank you to those of you that are watching the replay. I'm excited to be here today. This is our weekly broadcast. I do this every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and I talk about the astrology of the week, and then I also do a card reading, pull 5 cards, a intuition card, a challenge card, overall theme, wisdom from the ancestors, and an animal spirit card, so that we can receive a beautiful message for what is coming up. And there are some really powerful things happening this week. I don't know if you guys knew, but tomorrow is the winter solstice, which means that the sun is entering into the sign of Capricorn, and we start Capricorn season tomorrow. It's kind of crazy, and it's kind of a big deal. But let me say hi to everybody that's in the chat. Hello, Melinda. Welcome in. Hello, Veronica. Hello, Christina Maria. Thank you for being here. Kantika Nova, welcome. Kimberly, Nelvin, Shannon, thank you for being here. And thank you to the moderators. Welcome in Oneness 13. Welcome in Amanda, Belinda. So good to have you here. Deb, welcome in. So this is, I love you guys too. Oh, thank you, Amanda. That's really sweet. So some of you guys might know, some of you guys might not know, but what has gone on in my life in this last week has been one of the most powerful and intense experiences that I've had in a while. And don't mind those things in the background. It's my green screen acting up. We'll figure that out later. But anyways, my dog passed away. We lost our dog on Friday night. And it's been one hell of a ride. It's been one hell of a ride for this weekend. And it has literally cracked me open. I feel completely cracked open. I feel completely changed. Even my teacher said this weekend I was like a new person in the training. And I am, it's sad. And I still feel the sadness of the separation, from her. But what I feel more deeply than anything else is the fact that I can feel that she's like in ecstatic bliss. She's happy and she's free, and she's hanging out with our other dog, Leo, the German Shepherd. And I actually got a really powerful message that they're together today. As I was driving to go get some food, in the car next to me, the window was down and there was a German Shepherd. And I saw him and I was like, oh my God, because I love German Shepherds. And I looked at him and I was like, he looks just like Leo. And I put down my window because I was like, I need to say hi to this dog, you know? So I put down my window and I looked at him and I just started talking to him like, hi, baby. Hi, baby. And his owners were like cracking up. And I started telling them that I lost my dog a couple of days ago and that we used to also have a German Shepherd and that like he looks just like him. And the dog was like sitting there with his head out the window, staring at me like dead in the eyes. Like just like a serious face, like just staring at me. And I was like, whoa. And I knew. And what I got from that was like, they're together. And I was like, oh my God. And it's been one message after another of these types of things that keep happening to me that are just, there's no doubt in my mind. These are like, you know, I'm receiving messages and it makes me feel like obviously I've already come to terms with it, but it was the right decision. It was time for her to go. She actually had to go on that full moon in Gemini. That was the contract. That was the agreement that we had made. And I learned so much from this weekend in my Akashic training. We actually talked about contracts, soul contracts, and how to, sometimes you need to rewrite soul contracts with someone in your life. You know, sometimes you need to dissolve contract. Sometimes the contract is over, you know, and you can find those things out by going into the Akashic records. I actually, this is a really nice segue into inviting you guys. Tomorrow we have a very special event. It is the winter solstice. It is a live event. It's happening on Zoom. And it's going to be about like 1 to 2 hours long, but we are going to be doing a powerful practice and a Kundalini meditation. And it is to dive into the energy of the winter solstice, which is a powerful time during the year where the energy is very, very, very strong. The veil is thin, so you can communicate with like the spirit realm in an easier way. And the event is a member only event. And so the way that you can be a part of the event is you have to sign up for the Starseed membership, which is only $22 a month, or you can buy the whole year for just $240. And some people have been doing that because that's like more convenient for them. But it's and all links are in the description of everything I talk about and share. But tomorrow we begin, and I've actually uploaded the very first video content onto the platform. So if you're signed up for it, you should have gotten an email today. If you signed up after like this afternoon, then you didn't get the email, but just know that you can log in there and the video is uploaded. It's about like a 50 something minute long video. And I literally tell you the theme for Capricorn season, the major astrological events that are happening and the significance and how powerful of a season, an astrological season and a month this is starting tomorrow. So if you want to get that information, I'm going to be putting videos out like that once a month to give you guys the layout of the coming season. And that's what the membership is about, is an opportunity for you to connect more deeply with astrology, with, you know, starseed energy. There's going to be Stargate things also as part of the training. It's also an opportunity for you to be guided through the powerful transits that go through the year. Jenny says, I just finished watching it. What did you think about it? Shannon says, can't wait. Make sure you get signed up. Yes, you guys, this is going to be powerful. And every month we'll have a minimum of one live event. And this month we're actually having 2 because the second live event is a New Year's Eve celebration. It's an Akashic Healing Chamber. And if you want to know what an Akashic Healing Chamber is, watch the full moon video I did on Saturday. I literally did an Akashic Healing Chamber. And so that's going to be an offering that I'm going to begin to offer through my website as an individual thing you can purchase. And it'll be starting in January. And so you can purchase a session for yourself, like a healing session for yourself. But I'll be doing those kind of Akashic healing chambers every once in a while when the alignment in the stars is perfect for it. Because when we enter into the Akashic, it has to do with past lives. It has to do with like finding information and getting answers and messages. And so it's a powerful part that I wanted to include in it. And so like a very special thing, because those sessions are not going to be cheap. I'll just tell you that if you want a personal one. But in essence, this is the way that I am offering up of everything that I've learned and, studied to you guys. And it just feels so good to be able to do that in this platform, in the Starseed membership. So that is what is going on. So I invite you guys to join the membership. You get to watch that video that I put up there. And tomorrow we are going to have a ceremony and we're going to have some fun and we're going to do some powerful Kundalini yoga, a meditation, and among other things that we're going to do tomorrow. I'll talk about the significance of the solstice and the astrology of the solstice and all those things. So I can't wait for tomorrow either. And this is a time of the year where you can accelerate your growth, your spiritual growth, your practice. You can take quantum leaps, and that's what we're going to be focusing on tomorrow. So I'm really excited about that. So make sure that you guys sign up. Belinda says the healing chamber was amazing. I traveled to many places and so many emotions. I've been getting a lot of comments from people similar that they had a really powerful experience. Jenny says, I can't wait to see what's coming. So many things. Yes. So this week, obviously, the winter solstice is a big deal, and that's kind of the major thing that's going on. But there's other transits that are actually pretty powerful and that are going to be affecting us. We're going to have the sun moving into Capricorn, and when the sun enters the sign of Capricorn, it's in astrology, Capricorn represents the responsible one. Capricorn represents the one that works really hard to achieve the goals that they want. It is a time of the year where it aligns with, for us in the current calendar system, the Gregorian calendar, it aligns with like the end of the year. Hello, Aaron. Welcome in, with the end of the year and like the beginning of a new year. Capricorn season is always during this time. It's interesting that we have like the holidays and stuff and Christmas and all the holidays during Capricorn season. Don't you think that's interesting? But it aligns with this powerful event, which is basically the choosing to be sovereign, the choosing to take responsibility, the choosing to be fully yourself too, like no matter what, and knowing what you want and like structuring your life and knowing that it's not going to be easy, but you're moving in the right direction and you have a goal. So Capricorn always has a goal in their mind and they will work towards that goal like little by little. So it's a big deal. It's actually a really amazing thing. And that's a big transition, because the sun has been transiting through Sagittarius, and with the South Node in Sagittarius, sometimes that can feel like we're not really able to like fully open or fully fulfill some of these intense I want to find a different way of saying that. I was going to say intense experiences, but it's almost like the South Node asks us to let go and release. And so with the sun moving through Sagittarius, it has been it's been heavy. Like that's what I mean. It's been really heavy. And we've been feeling that intensity like ever since, the sun moved into Sag and then, conjuncted the South Node and then continued to move on. And then we just had this powerful full moon in Gemini, which with the sun on the galactic center in opposition. And it was just like so many powerful things are happening that it's almost overwhelming. Hello, Magali, welcome in, to make sense of it all. And that craziness, when Capricorn season comes, we get to make sense of it and we get to put it together. And that energy that the sun in Sagittarius often gives of like, let's take this really far. Let's go beyond where we think we can go, gets organized in a way that makes sense for you in your own life during Capricorn season, and you get to set your goals. And why do you think so many people are like, my New Year's intentions? It's during Capricorn season. Like, to me, it like makes so much sense. You know, so people are like, okay, we're getting ready for something new, and people make goals. They literally make goals for the whole next year. Capricorn, you know? So it's beautiful how it all kind of, you know, comes together. I actually really love that. And that didn't really click until just now, that is actually what happens during Capricorn season. So that's a big deal. That's tomorrow. And the winter solstice itself, like I said, it's a powerful portal. It is an opportunity for you to advance your practice, to dive deeper, to take quantum leaps in your practice. And why I'm leading that ceremony tomorrow in the Starseed membership is because I want you guys to to take advantage of that energy, like while it's happening. So, but then we have this very interesting event happening on Friday. So on, I guess, New Year's Eve, December 24th of 2021, we have the last Saturn square Uranus. And this is an event that has happened actually 3 times. So the first time it happened was in February 17th of 2021. The second time was June 14th, 2021. And this is the last time on December 24th, 2021. So this is an event that can bring up a lot of unpredictable things. And it kind of messes with our ability to like be in control in a way. And thank God that this is the last one, because what tends to happen in the collective when it's like Saturn Uranus square year, because it's 3 times, right? Because Saturn goes over Uranus and then back and then over again. And Uranus is going his own thing. So they're kind of like passing. It's intense. So what kind of happens during these years is like the collective gets like, things get weird, things get crazy, things get a little bit out of control and unpredictable, and it's hard to like put it together. So we're actually going to experience this transit on Friday, which could make it kind of intense for like a lot of people are going to be with their families and stuff. So it's important for you to know your boundaries. Like that's something that's such a powerful thing, is to know your boundaries and to know who you are and be in your own power and be in your own strength. And that means like not worrying about what anyone else, you know, thinks about it at all. But those are really like the big things that are going on this week. So next week we have some really powerful stuff as well, but we'll talk about that next week. But I just want to mention it, that next week Jupiter is going to enter Pisces. And Jupiter is going to be in Pisces for until, was it April? No, May of 2022. Jupiter is going to be in Pisces that whole time. And actually that's something that I talk about in the video that I just uploaded today to the Starseed membership portal or platform, because it is a huge part of what 2022 is all about. There's a lot of transits this season, this Capricorn season, that are happening, 3 major ones, but that are happening, that are here to stay. So if you want to learn more, make sure to check that out. But that's happening next week. And also obviously like New Year's Eve, and we're getting really close to the new moon in Capricorn. Isn't that crazy? It feels like we just had a full moon and now we're like moving closer to another new moon again. It's insane. It's insane how fast things are moving. But that's what it is right now. It's a quantum time. We're taking quantum leaps. Like if you thought things are going to get like calmer, they will in a sense, because that North Node is going to be in Taurus next year. But at the same time, they're not, because time is speeding up and things are happening faster. And when they happen, they're more powerful than ever. And it really we're being tested. Like everyone's being tested to find themselves through the craziness. And that's what's going on. So it's actually really beautiful. But I would love to do a reading for all of us to see what our spirit guides, angels, and teachers want to tell us about this week and want to give us a message about this week. So let's get into the cards. I'm going to say a little prayer to clear the energy here. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and teachers. from past, present, and future, for being here with us this evening for this beautiful reading, this beautiful connection with this beautiful community. I would like to ask the clearing of the cards and the clearing of my energy so I can be that open channel for grace, for intuition, for these powerful messages to move through, to channel through. For anyone that's watching this video here live in this moment, and anyone that's watching the replay and anyone that finds themselves jumping into this energy or landing on this beautiful portal and channel. And we would like to know, what can we expect for the week? What are the energies for the week? And if you could give us a message through these beautiful cards, that would be greatly appreciated. Christina Maria says, calm within. Oh my God, I love that. I actually really love that. I have been feeling an intense peace. I feel liberated. What I've experienced this week is I would literally call it as liberation. So let's shuffle the cards and see what we got. And I appreciate you all so much. I have been getting so many messages and emails, and there's so much love from you guys. I am truly deeply grateful and thankful for everything that you guys, how you support me here by showing up, by, purchasing my products and my courses and my classes, and by being involved. But really right now in this really intense time of need, I feel you guys have shown up in a way that is just so beautiful. And you have no idea when I've been receiving, messages this week, they've been exactly what I needed to hear in that moment. And they have completely given me some powerful, I've received some powerful messages from every single one of you that has sent me messages and contacted me and sent your condolences about Gaia. And I actually share the story in the membership video, but it's been a super, super powerful week, 3 days. In 3 days, it's amazing how much can change. So thank you, and I appreciate you guys so very much. I'm going to pick up that card that fell, and then we're going to get right into this reading. As Nako says, you can't ride this ship. I know, I tried, I did. And now you know, and once you know, you don't know. And then he goes, I fucking know. Oh my God, I'm going to learn that song, and I'm going to sing it to you guys. And if you don't know it, go get it. It's literally called I Fucking Know. With the video you uploaded for the membership, will there be a way to discuss it? It's for you guys to watch, and I think there's a way to you can start a discussion if you want on the platform. So you're more than welcome to do that. I don't know exactly how, because I've never actually used that feature. But the cool thing is that one of the community group, the group that I have for the Starseed tribe, is on MeWe, and there's a link to it inside the platform. You can find that group, and you guys are more than welcome to start conversations in the chat of the MeWe group and to share ideas and all that stuff. That's something that's I'm totally open to that, and I would actually love that kind of activity in that group. That would be really fun. Oh my God, I love you, so I love you too. Mama Ocean. Hello, Erica. Welcome in. Magali says, goodness, Jai, I had no idea about Gaia. May she transcend in peace. Oh my God, she transcended in pure fucking galactic bliss, you guys. You have no idea what literally has gone on in the last few days. Oh, yay. Okay. Oh, I love you too, Melanie. So let's look at these cards. I'm actually really excited what is happening here. So we get the Divine Wisdom card, which I think is specific to this tarot deck, which I think is really freaking powerful. We get the Seven of Wands. Oh, and the Eight of Wands. Interesting. And then we get the Knight of Cups. And the animal for the week is the hawk. Fuck yeah. The reason I'm so excited about that and expressing it in this way is because the hawk is the messenger. And that's exactly what this feels like. This week feels like a huge message coming through for me. And I know you guys are feeling it too. No joke. These are powerful times. All right. So let's talk about these cards. These are like really, really beautiful and really powerful cards. And I'm feeling drawn to a lot of the images on these cards. So I'll talk about both in an oracle way, the images and what they represent and how they're speaking to me. And I'll also talk about the traditional energies that are aligned with these specific tarot cards. So here we go. Divine Wisdom is the first card that comes through. What I see, okay, so let me tell you what I see. And I know it's kind of hard to see them on but you can see it there. The caduceus on the top, that's the serpent that wraps around, and then there's wings on the top. That's basically like the very traditional and old symbol of like medicine. They use it in medicine, but it is definitely a powerful symbol of healing, kundalini, the divine feminine, DNA activation, and the goddess, the energy of like the deep soulful energy of the goddess. I see Hathor in this picture, and they have, the moon is in this picture and everything. And the roses, they're also roses. But I feel like a Hathor energy, a Hathor vibe. And the card being Divine Wisdom, like this entire week is about that. Is like this divine wisdom that is coming through. And like, are you listening? Are you listening? That's the key. That's the real question. Are you listening to the divine wisdom? I mean, I am like, I've been cracked open. And so I can't do anything but like receive. And so the messages to me they feel not subtle at all. They feel like in my face, intense. And I love it. It's like I'm feeling a very playful energy. And I know it's coming from Gaia. And I know that she's like sending me all these messages, just like Leo did when he passed. When my German Shepherd passed, we went for a walk and there was a hawk that like circled over us and screamed like, that hawks do. And then it like took off. But it like did a few circles over us and then flew like freedom. And that's what we felt. It was like he was channeling, telling us that he was fine, And then I also saw an owl. That landed on the tree right outside my window, like the second day after he had passed on. And that was like, that was intense. And then the third vision I had was an eagle. I heard an eagle, and I ran outside, and it was just circling right above, my window. That was when my German Shepherd passed away. But Gaia has been like, holy shit, there's no way I could have ever imagined what this whole thing would really mean for me. I mean, it's like a new galaxy has been created. There's been an explosion, and like a whole new universe has been created, like a whole new timeline. Like everything is new. Everything is new. Like you can make it whatever you want. That's how I feel about my life right now. You can make it whatever you want. Like the new dimension has literally opened up, and it's very personal for me. And I don't expect you guys to feel that as well. But I feel like for me, this whole Gaia passing has opened up a whole new timeline. I mean, I could get into the details, but there's too much. There's too many details. It's too many details. So what's the challenge, right? Divine wisdom is what this week is about. Divine wisdom is coming through, like beelining it straight to your heart. And the Seven of Wands is the card that we find in the challenge position. And it's interesting because the Seven of Wands is an actual card that talks about competition, challenge, and struggle. So Are you struggling? I mean, honestly, like that's your answer. Like if you feel like you're struggling, I highly recommend that you come to the ceremony tomorrow. Which if you want to come to it, you got to sign up for the Starseed membership. The link is below. It's only $22 a month. But if you feel like you're struggling right now, then this is the gauge, right? Does life feel like a struggle? Does life feel challenging? And does life feel like there's like what's it called? Like some kind of aura of like competition in some kind of way. Like it doesn't feel, that's not aligned. That those energies, like we struggle sometimes. Okay. So like I can describe myself this weekend as I struggled with letting Gaia go, but I don't fully I can't really fully describe it as that, because for me it was like, I actually was releasing, and grieving. And it didn't feel like a struggle. It doesn't feel like a struggle anymore. It just feels like a loss. But if you really feel like there's like struggle and that's all that's here, that's the challenge. Is like, how do you get yourself out of that energy and into the easy progress? Easy progress. How do you make life easy? And it has nothing to do with what you actually do. It has everything to do with your internal state. And that's why this is a challenge, because if your internal state, as within, so without, as above, so below, if your internal state is not in that easy progress kind of energy, like the I Ching likes to say, I think it's the 35th Jinki. If you're not in that easy progress, then you are in it's like the not the right vibe. Your internal state has to be in that magical place for things to really unfold and manifest in your life. The way that you you dream of, but you have to let go and you have to surrender into the journey. And so it's a very interesting, challenging card. The overall theme, I love this, the 8 of Wands. So the 8 of Wands, and I believe this is Horus. I think this is Horus in this image. The 8 of Wands is like a fast moving energy. It's like it's coming and it's going to be gone before you freaking know it. This portal, and I also feel like just from the images of these cards, they feel very portal-ish to me. Like there's an alignment. There's, it's the sun and the earth, and they're in this intense alignment where this like today's the darkest night of the year, and it's like you can feel the stillness, you can feel the void. I was inspired to title my video on Saturday like Swallowed by the Void. And I because I was swallowed by the void, but I didn't even come up with that name like because of my experience. I came up with that name because of the astrology of that moon, but I really did feel like I got swallowed by the void this weekend. Somehow I came out on the other side and I'm okay and I'm alive. But the 8 of Wands is a fast moving energy. So it's here, it's going to happen fast, and then it's going to be gone. So you want to make sure that you're taking the opportunity. So what is this energy leading to? What's the quickness? Where is it going? We get the Knight of Cups. Where it's going, this is the message from the spirit guides, our spirit guides, angels and teachers, is the love, the full cup. Like you are filling your cup and it's being offered to you. Because the Knight comes offering the full cup, and the full cup is like fulfillment. It's like, it's love. It's everything you ever wanted. When you feel like your cup is fulleth, like you're celebrating, you're like having a good time. Like life is amazing. The blessings are coming. Think of the Holy Grail, right? Think of the Holy Grail, the cup, the Holy Grail, and how the miracles are going to abound in 2022 if you let them. If you let them, and if you're in that frequency band, honestly. And so that's what's happening right now, is like there's an offering, and the offering is, do you want to live life to the fullest? Do you want to live life to like the dream, the most beautiful dream you've ever imagined? Do you want to live life in that space? If you do, you better listen and you better pay attention, because this divine wisdom is coming in fast. This divine wisdom is coming in fast. No joke. Don't miss it. It is bringing everything that you could have ever wanted, but you have to like open your eyes. And your eyes are not going to be open if you are struggling in that kind of low frequency, low vibration. That's like legit the message for the week. That is powerful. But I want to pull, I actually want to pull some cards from the I Ching, my I Ching deck. I recently got this, like this week, these arrive, and I got them because I wanted to start to learn the gene keys a little bit more. But this is a really fun way for me to do that. Of course, like I love tarot cards. So let's pull, let's pull, how many cards? Okay, here we go. It made the decision for me. So, the 10th gene key, treading carefully, sky above, lake below. Sky above, lake below. Think of that energy. It's like you can see the reflection of the sky in the water. That's what I feel. But you're treading, it's an energy of like treading carefully. Pay attention. That's what I get from that. Pay attention. Don't just act unconsciously. Like pay attention to what's going on. The 30th gene key, fire above, fire below. Ooh. Wow. And then the message is clinging like fire. That is so interesting because when I think of fire, I think of transformation. What I'm getting from this message is like swallowed by the void, like burned in the fire of transformation and transmutation. This is a transmutation that is going on. This is a full on. So like we're in it. Like we're freaking in it. Everybody's in it. You're just going to respond differently based on your awareness of what's really going on in the world. And I know a lot of people are walking around with those blindfolds on. Don't take your blindfold off. Knock it off. Anyways, you guys, that was amazing reading. I really enjoy that. I'm going to be back on Wednesday, and we're going to talk about the magic of Venus and some of the what Venus is doing astrologically in the sky this week and how that's going to affect our relationships. And that's a broadcast that I do every Wednesday, so make sure to tune in for that. Follow this channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified of when I go live and when I upload videos. Give this video a thumbs up, share it out with your friends because I know a lot of people could really use these powerful messages. I have been fully I feel like fully activated. Like this week is going to be like, so hang on, put your seatbelt on because here we go. 2022. Here we come. But thank you again for your support. Join us tomorrow for the ceremony, the winter solstice ceremony. Join the Starseed membership. We are on a freaking ride of our lives. And I would prefer that you're guided through it. And Nancy, hello, welcome in. And thank you, everyone. Again, thank you to the moderators, Traylene, Amanda, Meliana, Oneness 13, Erica, Christina Maria, Shannon, Jenny, Aaron, everyone that's here. Thank you. And Nelvin, you're welcome. I love you guys so much. I am so thankful for you. You have no idea, like I said, how much you guys have showed up for me in these last few days. And I am in so much gratitude and so much joy and so much bliss. And every message that you guys have sent me has meant so freaking much and has really, really helped me. So I will be back on Wednesday. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow at that winter solstice ceremony. Aaron says, you are the fucking bomb diggity. I'm the bomb diggity. Oh, Rebecca, welcome in. All good. You get to watch the replay. And I hope you guys have a beautiful week. Sparky, I hope you guys have a beautiful week. And yes, we'll I'll be back. So one thing I should announce this actually, because Sparky, you're here. So I realized that on Friday I'm not actually going to be, because it's Christmas Eve, and then obviously that's when I do the mini readings. And I know that you sent mine for a mini reading, so I'm gonna have you're first on the list for the next time I do the readings. But the next time I do the readings is going to be, hang on, let me check. It may be a minute because we're those Fridays. I might do it not on a Friday, before the end of the year. How about we say that I'm gonna do some mini readings before the end of the year, but I can't do them this Thursday. So next week sometime we'll do some mini readings for anyone that would like one, and then you'll be first on the list for that. So just look out for like the notification and all that stuff. So, but anyways, thank you guys so much. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Have a beautiful week, and Satnam.